Well, it's incredible to think that 4.5 years ago, we were sent to start this church here in Doncaster, in a small community centre in Warmsworth. And right now, this morning, we're able to sit here and worship God within our own building. And it's incredible to think what God has done in such a short space of time. I'm very thankful and appreciative of every person that has given themselves. The journey of faith is an incredible journey. And to see people that are still here from the very beginning. And I also want to say there are no doubt new people here this morning, or people that have only come in the past few months. And I want to say to you, God has a plan for you. God has a place for you. And the reason we have got this building is because I believe God is going to do bigger and greater things. My challenge to you is get involved. Let God use your life. And this is only the beginning of what God is going to do in this great church. From me, my wife, my family, and on behalf of this church, I want to thank every single person who has given, invested, because the very thing that we once had a vision for, we're now inside and we're living. And I can only thank God for what He's done. And let's work together to see God's kingdom built here in Doncaster. Amen.
Okay, what is your name?
My name's Kevin.
And how long have you been saved?
So I've been saved around 4 years when the church first opened. But then I backslid a few times, left church. Then I've been on it consistently for about, I'd say, 1.5 years.
That's so great to hear. And did you ever think this church would be where it is today?
Looking back, no, not really. I remember the days when we first opened. We was in the community centre, and no, I'd never imagined we'd be in this new building, seeing loads of people saved for our lives, and yeah, it's just amazing.
And what contributed to your vision? What changed that made you look into the vision of this new church?
I'd say just having a pastor there that helped us, through him seeing the vision and having the vision, he passed it down to us, and we really believe in it, and we're just seeing loads of people saved, and that's what the Bible tells us to do. It tells us to go out to all nations and preach the gospel, so that's what we're doing.
Incredible. And for you both personally, and in the actual church itself, what's changed since the beginning?
I think at the start we only used to get one certain community. There was a lot of Slovakians that first got saved, but I think now we've got a mixture of Nigerians, Slovakians. We've got some English people coming through, all sorts of people. So it's nice to have a mixture. And for myself, I think I've grown spiritually. When I first came, I used to think really logically. If 2 and 2 is not 4, then it'd be mental in my head. But I think I've grown spiritually. I think I've got more dominion in my life as well. And yeah, I think that's probably it.
It's incredible. Thank you for your time, Kevin. Okay, what is your name?
My name is Natalie.
And how long have you been saved, Natalie?
I have been saved 1 year.
And when exactly did you come into the church?
28th of May.
Okay, that's good to hear. And what's been your experience since coming into the church?
It's been wonderful. It's something that you need to be a part of. I mean, Potter's House it's not just a church, it's a family, especially Doncaster, where we're not related, but we know each other by heart. We're all a family with this one big. We've got multiple cultures here, and the experience has been amazing. It's been wonderful, just how welcoming the church was from first, and it's something that I take very big pride in, on how much I'm involved, and I love to serve in. Yeah, it's amazing.
That's incredible to hear, and I believe this is your first building change. How has this new building contributed to your journey?
It was a very big change at first. Obviously, used to the old little church, and now we're in this big church, and it's amazing. and just so much more potential in this church. Like I can see so much more new ministries that could come in, and just I think it just gives us a bigger, especially me, it gives me a bigger vision about new converts and about just bringing them in and teaching them about just about conversion. And yeah, honestly, it's been a big change, but I love it.
That's very great to hear. Thank you, Natalie, for your time. Okay, so what is your name?
My name is Francisco.
Okay, Francisco, and how long have you been saved?
Yeah, so I've been saved for about 3 years.
And when did you come into the church?
So about November 2021. Yeah, about November 2021, yeah.
Did you ever think this church will be where it is today?
To be honest, I couldn't imagine. Obviously we did have visions that the church would grow, but to see our current growth and where we are today, it's way more than my imagination. I never seen our church be here. Yeah.
Okay, that's so good to hear. And what's changed for you since the beginning, or since you actually joined the church?
On the personal level, I think I've been more matured as a Christian. I've been more outgoing, and my biblical knowledge and insight and also understanding has been better, and also the practicality of the gospel for myself has also improved. And I think church-wise as well, the church has grown, seeing certain habits, come to an end, seeing people being able to, go out of their own shells, people making friends, fellowship and all these things. It's really, improved, and it's a very good thing to see, and I'm very happy to be a part of this.
And obviously, Francisco, this is your first building change. How has the experience been switching buildings so far?
To be honest, I'll be very, very honest. It was a bit hectic, but yeah, it's so exciting to see, our first building change, to experience that, because it's just good to be always part of what God is doing, and then, seeing people come together, put in all their effort and shit, seeing all these, learning how things are done, or, seeing this bigger equipment and, bigger space. Yeah, it's good. It's been great. Yeah.
That's incredible. Thank you, Francisco.
You're going to see this project is more than new chairs, is more than new carpet, is more than this stage, and more than new doors, and more than a new auditorium. You're going to see new people. It's a building project. It's more. Listen, we're not just building a building. We're building a church.